guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Camille. Camille sent me this story on Facebook, and I found it really interesting, and thank you for sending it to me. So in case you guys have not heard, there's a new campaign that's floating around the internet, and the campaign was started by Sheryl Sandberg, who is the CEO of Facebook. Her, along with Girl Scouts of America, Leanin.org, Beyonce, and several other celebrities have all come together to basically put a ban on the word bossy. They don't want the word bossy to be used anymore towards females, especially young girls, because they feel like it makes young girls feel bad about themselves and it teaches them not to be a boss or a leader. So a lot of folks have a lot of different opinions about this campaign. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip right now, and I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
Pushy. Stubborn. Pushy. Stubborn. Bossy.
When I was growing up, I was called bossy.
I think the word bossy is just a squasher.
Being labeled something matters.
By middle school,
Girls are less interested in leadership than boys.
And that's because they worry about being called
Bossy.
We need to tell them it's okay to be ambitious.
we need to help them lean in.
words matter.
Let's just ban the word bossy.
And encourage girls to lead.
To be strong and be ambitious.
Listen to your own voice. There are no limits.
Dare to be you.
You can change the world.
Let's ban bossy.
Be brave. Be you.
Ban bossy.
Join us to ban bossy.
I'm not bossy. I'm the boss.
Encourage girls to lead. Take the pledge at banbossy.com.
This is Ban Bossy. Take one.
I also noticed that Victoria Beckham, Posh there, is on board. She tweeted her involvement along with the comment, encourage girls to lead. Join me today, banbossy.com. Oh, and the First Lady, Michelle Obama, is also involved in asking girls to commit to education. Coming up in a few minutes, we will chat more about the campaign with local businesswoman Renee Moore. So I love the idea, having raised two daughters.
Did you ever call them bossy?
No, I hope I didn't. The idea is that some of these girls in this survey said that they hesitated being a leader in their classroom in 7, 8, 9 years of age because they didn't want to be disliked. And they thought that the bossy girls were disliked, and the other girls would even say, and the boys too, oh, you're being bossy, simply because they were being assertive.
Well, Tina Fey just wrote her book, and the book that she wrote that came out probably about 2 years ago, Bossy Pants. You know, it's about that. Here are you, Miss Bossy Pants. Don't you, stand up for yourself and
Who
be
do
the.
you think you are?
Who do you, and exactly that. And if you don't think you are somebody, then you won't become somebody.
No.
So they say go ahead and think you are somebody.
So we're wasting these great resources, powerful women who could be leaders, because they're being squashed, like that one woman said. It's a squasher. That word is a squasher. So let's stop using it.
Right, because and the way it is used, it gives you
Negative.
a negative
It's a
feeling
pejorative.
when you hear it. Yeah, I'm guilty.
What?
I have said it to my daughter when she was little. I did. Oh well, look at you, Miss Bossy.
Yeah.
I've said it.
But she has gone on to great success and
she's-
many honor societies.
Somehow, in spite of me, my daughter is succeeding in high school. Thank goodness.
Okay, so you guys just watched the news clip, and I just find it funny that they're so against the word bossy, yet you guys are bossing us around by trying to tell us what we can and can't say. Hypocrite much? You know, my thing is, if you don't like the word bossy, then don't use it. You have the right not to use it, but other folks have the right to use it if they so choose. I don't like the word ban. I don't like when people feel like they have the right to tell folks to ban certain words or to ban certain things. Freedom of speech is a two-way street, and that's what folks forget. The same way you can say certain things and not say certain things is the same way I can say certain things or not say certain things. I can't tell you what you can say. You can't tell me what I can say. I also found funny is when I read through Sheryl Sandberg's post, she made a lot of generalizations and a lot of assumptions. She said by the time kids are in 7th grade, the parents have higher aspirations of their sons than they do their daughters. I don't agree with that, and I feel like that's a generalization. Granted, I have boys, and I have very high aspirations and very high goals for my sons, but I don't care if I had daughters. I would have the same goals and aspirations for my daughters. My friends who have daughters, they have high hopes and aspirations for their daughters, just like they do their sons. I don't think it's fair to generalize and say that parents only encourage their sons to be leaders and only encourage their sons to do good, all the while just basically falling wayside with their daughters. I don't think that that's correct at all to make that generalization. In my personal opinion, both men and women can be bossy. And to me, being controlling, being bossy, being overbearing, it's a nasty character trait to have. So to me, if the shoe fits, wear it. If you're not bossy, then you're not going to hear that. If you're hearing people call you bossy and people are telling you, you know what, stop being bossy, stop bossing me around, instead of trying to deflect and ban the word, maybe you need to look inward and say, you know what, maybe I am being kind of bossy. Maybe I'm being kind of overbearing. As opposed to telling folks, oh no, you can't call me bossy for your own egotistical reasons. And last but not least, I also feel like there's a big difference between being a leader and being a boss. And I think that we should encourage all children, male and females, to be leaders. Leaders have goals, leaders have aspirations, and most of all, leaders know how to listen, okay? That's the big difference. Anybody can claim themselves to be a boss, but do people follow you? Do you have that leadership trait? Can you get people to actually follow you and invest in what you're saying? And I think that's what we should be encouraging all kids to do, is to be leaders. You know, to be bossy or to be a boss, to me, is not really all that if you don't know how to handle the responsibility that comes with being a boss. So I think that's what they need to focus on. Instead of trying to ban the word bossy, they need to focus on teaching children at a young age how to treat others, how not to be bossy, how to be a leader, how to have respect for other people, how to be able to listen to other people, how to be able to take other people's criticisms, as opposed to, like I said before, deflecting and trying to ban a word. So I can't really co-sign with this campaign. While I respect all the people involved with it, I don't think banning a word is the way to go. I think it's teaching children how to treat other people and treat other people the same way that you want to be treated is the way to go, as opposed to trying to dictate people's speech and dictate what people can and can't say. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire campaign. Do you agree with it? Do you feel like we should ban the word bossy? And if we do ban the word bossy, what's next? Because if we can ban a word like bossy, then what's to say we can't ban words like fat or ugly or mean or any other word that hurts people? You know, and I don't feel like any word should be banned. You know, you have to take the good with the bad. We just have to raise our kids and be honest and let them know that the world can be an ugly place, point blank. So anyways, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire story. Do you agree with the campaign? Do you disagree with the campaign? And how do you feel about them trying to ban a word like bossy? So let me know your thoughts. All right, deuces.